Okay. Good morning, students. So, thank you for your patience and tolerance. Of course, the inconvenience is regretted. It was just a technical flaw. So, we hope all of you are ready. And students, for your kind information, let me intimate you something that an assignment has been generated in the new Google Classroom. Kindly follow this and follow the deadline also. Okay. And keeping in view the upcoming Republic Day, that is 26 January 2021, I will give you, along with the assignment, a few articles, right? Those are in your course also, in your syllabus. So 4 or 5 topics will be given to you, like development of Indian agriculture after 1950, then development of space science, like the ISRO and aeronautical engineering after 1950, then 5-year planning which started in 1951. So all 5-year planning since 1951 to the ongoing one. So all those you will write. Of course 3 or 4 different articles I will give you, and from text one assignment will be given. Flexible deadline will be set so that you will feel happy. Of course, it will not kill your Diwali break also. I understand vacation is highly essential, because for the last 4 months, August, September, October, November, you have been struggling a lot, taking much of pain, taking hardship. Yes, of course, I understand the challenges, the problems. Right, so I respect your time schedule also, and accordingly it is flexibility. Flexibility you will enjoy in your homework schedule and submission schedule. Okay, and probably you have found your mark also, your score in the descriptive test held in the month of October. Almost all of you, 100% of you have scored well, right? You have given justice also. And I selected some questions so that you will find convenient and some trendy also, like some questions you found on artificial intelligence or machine learning. Then the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic has exposed the creative potentials. Sitting inside our zone, our home, we are tuned to different mode of platforms like Zoom, right? Then like OBS, Google Meet and all. We are attending exams, attending lectures, attending seminars and webinars, and we are able enough. We have equipped ourselves in a creative way, and we have exposed our creative potentials and our creative faculties, and we have utilized the time in a more efficient way. I am strongly confident that I can say we have utilized our time in the most effective way, undoubtedly. And I express my sincere thanks to you. You have taken a lot of troubles, a lot of pain. It was a new zone, a new venture, new platform, but you minimized the problem, you minimized the challenges, and you transformed it, translated it into a highly productive zone, highly meaningful zone, of course. Okay, students, in 26 January, it is a proposal that our school, of course, it is my proposal. I will put forth the proposal in front of the school administrator, the school administration, to release a booklet with the title Republican Journey of My Country, like 1950 to 2021, 72 years of Republican journey. So 72 years of Republican journey of my nation, it will be the title. And the article that I will give you give your best, write in the best way, and your writing will be selected. Starting from 9 to 12, the writing will be invited, and it will be published there. Right? So whatever effort you will put, the pain that you will take, it will be rewarded, giving equal justice to your hard work. and devotion of time. Okay. Let us come to the topic. Discovering Thought. The saga continues by A.R. Williams. This is the second class of this particular chapter. Let me recapitulate and refresh your memory in connection with our previous class. In our previous class, we discussed archaeology, its significance. Then we integrated archaeology with science. And while integrating, we discussed a few examples that how in IIT Kharagpur, students of BTech students, they opt art subjects like economics, like Indian society and culture. Then I gave you the example of IIT Delhi. Some of my previous students are pursuing there. Of course, they are passed out from those institutes. So they are also studying Indian society and Indian culture and Indian economics, even geography as part of their subject. So this is an integration, a blend, right? A perfect blend, you can say. And nowadays, online and offline learning has also become a blended learning, a combined approach to teaching and learning system. Okay. So archaeology is related to science. I gave you example of CT scan, computed tomography, that through thousands of X-rays and the 3D images, a minute detail of the body part to which it was brought under the scanning machine, and there was a total detection, or total segmentation, bits by bits, piece by piece, like through thousands of slashes that we create when we do the minute analysis. Similarly, to know the historical evidence, to know the historical fact, and to transform assumption into the historical reality, we are taking the help of science, and archaeology in science is integrated with CT machine or CT scanner that we read in the last class. So today's part we will resume. I hope all of you are ready with the textbook. Okay. Students, open page number 23, of course, up to page number 22. Very first page, we have finished this. So, while reading this, while discussing this, we will also find the disturbance, the natural calamities, and people with narrow vision, the traditional bent of mind, people with traditional vision will translate it into a curse, an ominous sign, or a sin. But it has nothing to do with the science, because it is logical, it is argumentative, it is having a broad vision. Okay. It begins with this: the impact of the natural phenomenon, which will be considered by somebody to be an ominous sign, and to be a curse. But there is no curse. It is always a truth, it is always transparency, and it is being done for a great cause. An angry wind stirred off ghostly dust devils as King Tut was taken from his resting place in the ancient Egyptian cemetery known as the Valley of the Kings. So the Valley of the Kings is a big cemetery, and King Tut's body lies there. It has been, mummified. I am taking the war form of mummy, the dead body. Of course, you can make the reference with the Egyptian pyramid. Dark veiled clouds. Look the phrase. This particular chapter is very famous for interesting use of phrases. You can't find in the dictionary, but by making the context, by contextualizing with the theme and with the incidents, you can get the meaning. So dark veiled clouds. Students, what it can be? What does a dark veiled cloud mean? Yes, what does it mean? Okay, a dark veiled cloud. Okay, the sky is okay. Students, it is low voice. Okay. Just I will take an interruption and I will. Okay. Yes, students, please stay tuned. I hope you are having the good voice and the clarity in the voice also. Okay. I hope you have found the changes. Can anybody put in the chat box whether you get the audibility? Okay, now clear. Thanks, students. Then now come to the topic. Okay. Okay. Students, please stop posting any emojis. It is forbidden actually. It is highly instructed. Always you are given instructed. You are being given instructed. Okay. Stop posting emojis here. Okay. Take the things in a very formal way. Okay. I hope you will get the point. Then, so it is dark bellied clouds. You know, the sky is encompassed, or it is full of cloud, and see, there is absence of light, absence of sun rays. So it is aggravating, or it is increasing the amount of cloud. So it is overbellied. Like when we take food and the stomach is full, the belly is called full bellied stomach. Similarly, it is dark bellied sky, over clouded, yes, and it is darkened sky. So people assume it as the impact of the dust devils. It is a devilish power, okay, ominous sign, something bad will happen. Probably you know ominous, which is there in the chapter, we are not afraid to die, an impending sign of disaster. Okay. Then dark bellied clouds had scudded across the desert sky all day, and now we are veiling the stars in cascade grey. Look the word cascade grey. It is the atmosphere. Okay. See, we are reading about the dead bodies, the coffins and all those. Fine. So, students, based on this reference, based on this example, can any one of you say what does it mean, the cascade grey? Yes, like we study the dark bellied clouds. Similarly, another interesting combination of words is there. Of course, you can't find in a dictionary because it is the combination and it can be decoded. If I take it into account the encoding and decoding type of thing, like the symbols and the interpretation of symbols. Similarly, it is the combination of word, it is an encoding type of word. So, in what way you make it out, you understand this. So, cascade grey, can anybody give your view? Okay, of course, it is grey color, but it is cascade grey. In which context it has been told. Of course, you have got the clue also. So, just utilize the reference, utilize the clue, and now you can say the answer. Okay. Is Darshana Mali present over here? S. Subhasini present? Okay. To refer to the coffin perhaps. Yes, you are correct. It refers to the coffin where the dead body is preserved. Okay. Maybe for post-mortem or maybe for any examination in the lab. Even also it gives this reference, because in Egypt the dead bodies are called mummies, and Egyptian people have a belief that people will take the rebirth. So it is a form of respect. So in the next life they will come to the earth as human beings. Okay. So cascade grey, of course it is contextualized. We are talking about dead bodies. We are talking about the mummies of King Tut. Okay. So it was 6 p.m. on 5th January 2005. Remember this? It is 6 p.m. on 5th January 2005. It is 6 p.m. on 5th January 2005. What is its importance? The world's most famous mummy glided head first into a CT scanner brought here to prove the lingering medical mysteries of this little understood young ruler who died more than 3,300 years ago. Yes, so it is a lingering medical mysteries. Another beautiful combination of words. It is lingering medical mysteries. Okay, it is lingering medical mysteries. Yes, students, why do you think that it is lingering? First word, interpret. Let us interpret. Then we will move towards the other ones. It is a mystery. Okay. Then again an adjective was given. It's a medical mystery. Again further adjective was given. It's a lingering medical mysteries. Okay. Can anybody say why it is called a lingering medical mysteries? Okay. The clue is yet given in that very line. If you are having the textbook ready with you, okay, you can get a clue. Okay. Subhashini has put her remark, something which was continuously discussed and debated about. Yes. Something which takes a long period of time, of course, a very long period of time to give the conclusion, to make an ending line, and it always in pending mode, never a conclusion, never a finishing touch. So it is a lingering kind of thing. It's lingering because, of course, what is the textbook reference you have? Of course, it is the general meaning, surface meaning, but textual reference also you can give. Yes, textual reference also you can give. Can you please give the reference? Why it is called the lingering medical mysteries? Yes, roll number 110, 120, 130. Are you present? Then mark your presence. Okay, not present. Yes. Tanmay Meena, because it is still continuing. Okay, but yet you can give the concrete fact as it is given in the book. Yes. See, okay, Adhyan Sharma marked his presence, fine. See, students, there is a number of years. The time has been specified, and it clearly reflects that it's a lingering medical mysteries. It's a lingering medical mysteries. Can you please say it? Okay. See, it is 3,300 years ago, the death of King Tut, and the death is a mystery. Nobody knows the manner of his death. Everybody knows that King Tut died a premature death or had a premature death, but nobody knows the reason behind the death. So it has become a mystery, and the incident goes back to 3,300 years ago, long back, right? 33 centuries you can say. So it's a long lingering medical mysteries. Okay. In spite of being 3,300 years ago, the discussion regarding his death never reached a conclusion. Okay. Then all afternoon, the usual line of tourists from around the world had descended into the cramped, rock-cut tomb. See the manner of the tomb. Yes, in your language probably it is called the samadhi. What do you call in Hindi? In English it is tomb. Okay, B remains silent in the pronunciation. So it's a rock caught tom. Yes, it's a rock caught tom, and large number of people visit this place. They gazed at the murals on the walls of the burial chamber and peered at Todd's gilded face. Yes, it is gilded face. Yes, and you can find the paintings on the walls nearby his dead body, nearby his mummy. It is painting on the walls. Yes, painting on the walls. Okay. So it has become a famous site, a visiting place, a pilgrimage. Large number of people, large number of tourists come here. Okay. So students, I am giving you a missing letter exercise, of course a 1-minute exercise. So based on this fact, where to see his gilded face, to see the paintings on the walls, to see the rock cut tomb, large number of people come there. So it has become a dash. I hope you are having the clarity and you are having the visibility of the board, the entire length of the board. Okay. So it has become a dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, a 6-letter word. Can anybody fill of the missing letters? I have given you simple word. Yes, come fast. We won't lose the precious time discussing this specified topic. Yes, please come fast if you know this. Tourist know. It has become a dash. Suppose another clue I give. Yes. Students, please become proactive. It seems many of you have just opened the system and they have left the place, not present over the system at present, because simultaneously we can't get the desired response, the required response. Okay, roll number 1 to 20 of 9th, section A, 1 to 20 of section B, who are present, please mark your presence. Then 1 to 20 of section C. At least you write what is being discussed, what is the task here, the missing letter exercise. Yes, please students, type in the chat box. Yes. Okay. Anyway, students, it is another clue that I give you. It is SHR, the first 3 letter. The first 3 letter of the word is SHR, then the remaining ones, please fill it up. 10 seconds I will give you. Then we will move to the next. Yes. Prahars has given the correct answer. It is a shrine. SHRINE. For example, Bodh Gaya is a famous shrine of Buddhist cult or Buddhism. Okay? It's a shrine. Good. So, gilded face means the face covered with gold. The face covered with gold. Because students, Egyptian people have a belief that after the death, we will have the resurrection, next life we will have. Okay. So, some visitors read from guidebooks in a whisper, others stood silently, perhaps pondering Tut's untimely death in his late teens, or wondering with a shiver if the Pharaoh's curse, death or misfortune falling upon those who disturbed him was really true. So, what is the point of blind belief or superstition here? Yes, in the last 2 lines of this particular paragraph that we just finished, can you please point it out? Yes, can you please point it out what is the reference of blind belief or superstition? In the last two lines of this particular paragraph. Yes, what is the point of the blind belief? Of course, to superstition we call it blind belief also. Students, remember this. Before I started the class today, I had told you people have belief upon science, evidence of historical proof or historical incident through scientific devices, through scientific analysis, but at the same time I had told you impact of blind belief, impact of conventional notion, impact of superstition, and here it is. Yes, some of you have given the answer. Let me read those. Subhasini has written, the superstition is that if somebody disturbs touch in his resting place, a curse fell upon that person. Yes, correct. Many people have come, and those who disturbed him, curse will be fallen on those. So they will witness the loss of life, loss of property, loss in any mood. They will witness those who disturbed him. Means those who disturbed his coffin, his mummy. Yes. The mummy is in very bad condition because of what Carter did in the 1920s, said Zahi Hawass. Let me tell you who is Zahi Hawass. He is the Secretary General of Egypt's Supreme Council of Antiquities. As he leaned over the body for a long first look, Carter, by name he is Howard Carter. So Howard Carter, that is, was the British archaeologist who in 1922 discovered Todd's tomb after years of futile searching. Its contents, thou hastily ransacked in antiquity, were surprisingly complete. They remain the richest royal collection ever found and have become part of the pharaoh's legend. Stunning artifacts in gold, their eternal brilliance mean to guarantee resurrection, caused a sensation at the time of the discovery and still get the most attention. But Tot was also buried with everyday things he would want in the afterlife. Those are board games, a bronze rudder, linen undergarments, cases of food and wine. Okay. Students, if you just go back to the previous class, we had discussed the historical importance of the year 1922. You can take it at trivia, but yes, you can relate it because 1922 also a landmark year for a historical discovery, and the discovery related to Indian civilization, ancient Indian civilization. You can say it in a very clear cut way. Yes, I told you the answer also. Can anybody say it? The significance of 1922. I told the names of two historians also. Yes, Subhasini has written it is Indus Valley civilization. Yes, in 1922, two historians like Dayaram Sayani and Rakhal Das Banerjee, they discovered this fact, this historical fact that Indus Valley civilization existed. Similarly, in 1922, it was discovered. Howard Carter was the British archaeologist who traced it out, who discovered this great historical phenomenon which was given a scientific touch, a scientific glory, a scientific pride. Yes, a scientific record got created. So, who is Howard Carter? He belongs to which country? Okay, you can take the help of the chat box. Yes, who is Howard Carter? It is in the very paragraph that we read just now, that we have read just now. Yes, Howard Carter, yes, partly correct, Praharsh Sumandev. Okay, just expand the ideas that you have posted in the chat box. Okay, Howard Carter is a British archaeologist who discovered King Tut's tomb in 1922. Yes, British archaeologist, fine. And there are some interesting things found over the coffin. And from those things which have been presented, one important belief, you can say a religious belief of the Egyptian people is found out. Can you please mention it? What is the religious belief? Of course, it is there. The answer is there in this paragraph. Just find it out. Let me tell you again. This paragraph gives you an indication that a distinct belief, religious belief of the Egyptian people was there, and that was the reason to put the dead bodies in mummies shape. Yes. It is reincarnation, correct answer, or you can say the rebirth. There is a word called resurrection, the word printed in bold. Yes, students, mark the word resurrection, it is printed in bold in that paragraph. This particular chapter is a beautiful combination of words and phrases, meaning you can't find out in the dictionary, but if you put it in the context, you will get the meaning. Yes, like the dark bellied cloud, scalded across, forensic reconstruction. Yes. Now it is a single word printed in bold, it is resurrection. It means Egyptian people have the belief that there is next life, there is life after death, and that is why in the form of respect, in the form of an honor, the dead bodies are offered different things like the cases of food and wine, the linen undergarments, then rugger and board games, and all those are there. It's an honor presented with the belief that there are resurrection, there is next life, there is life after death. This is the nucleus. If I say in a scientific term, this is a nucleus of their social belief. Students, please write it in your notebook. If any question comes, then it will come in this form, because there are lots of scientific association, scientific touch with the historical significance. So, this is the nucleus. The nucleus is the resurrection. That is why the gilded face, the so many belongings, the day-to-day articles, the day-to-day things are there. Okay. So, students, let me recapitulate. Let us revise what we studied today. Yes, once again, it is highly regretted over the technical flaw, but at the same time, I extend my sincere thanks towards your patience and perseverance. Okay. Then we discussed the home assignment that you will find in the new Google Classroom. Flexibility you will enjoy. Yes. Article writing has been given. Please give the justice to your answer, to the question also, and your effort will be rewarded, because I intimated you about a dream project yes, 72nd Indian Republic Day celebration, and your contribution will be reflected in that writing. Apart from that, a last date is November 30th for a competition that is organized every year by Department of Posts, Government of India. It's a letter writing competition. It's not an essay, so comparatively you will find it to be very easy and convenient enough, because it is an informal letter, it's a personal letter, and the name of the topic is Dear Bapu, You Are Immortal. This is the letter writing campaign. Interesting prizes are there. All over India, the total prize money is 20 lakhs. Because at zonal level, at state level, at central level, different prizes are there, right? I will post the topic also, maybe in Google Classroom or in the WhatsApp group. Write this letter. For further details, you keep in touch, inform me regarding the address and all those, but students kindly complete it by November 20th, particularly this letter writing, so that you will send it and it will be delivered before the due time. Okay. So, students, once again I wish all of you a happy Diwali. Enjoy the time. Relaxation is essential for creative faculties and creative potentials. Human beings should get the relaxation, get the free time, but enjoy it, utilize it in a creative way. Do the revision, do the assignment that has been posted. Yes. So, see you next time after the vacation. Okay. Thank you, students.